You don't want to help. Okay, she doesn't want to help. Hey everyone, it's my face again. Welcome back to my channel, What the Beck. I'm doing it's so hard to keep myself in frame, but I'm doing my Lolita wardrobe tour video. I've never done one before. I've been in Lolita for a year and a half almost, I think. I joined in August. Well, I got my first dress in August of 2019. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I figured I could show off my main pieces because, yeah, I like them and I think wardrobe tours are cool, so I'm gonna do one myself. So the way this is gonna work, I'm gonna do main pieces and then I guess like blouses, cardigans, extras, and then I'll do like not a standing up portion where I show like the socks and accessories and headwear and stuff. But yeah, so let's get started. Basically we can just start with this one. This is actually a dress that I'm selling. It is an off-brand cat print, JSK. But yeah, this one is, I have no idea what the brand is. It's really, really simple. I don't know, like I was trying to find the brand because I am currently trying to sell this one because I just don't wear it enough, even though it is really cute. Like look at all the cats. It's kind of a grayish blue color with these like salmon and yellow accents, but I either don't have enough to cord with it yet, or like I don't have the colors to go with it, so I figured I'll let it go to a new home and settle for one of the basic cat prints like Dolly Cat or something. Not that that's a bad thing or a bad print, but just it would be easier to cord. But yeah, I got this one for I think $30 from an online seller on Lace Market, and I had it for I think like 8 or 9 months. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't wear it, so I'm going to be selling that, and I will put the listing in the description if it's still up by the time I post this. I don't know how long it'll take me to edit it. But yeah, that was the first one. I'm pretty sure it's like a Taobao brand, but there's like no tags on the inside, so I have no way of telling. Okay, so next, this one doesn't match anything in my wardrobe. It is, I'm pretty sure it's just like a full circle skirt, and I know some people might say that technically doesn't count as Lolita, but I'm planning to kind of revamp it. I did try to make a cord with it for Christmas, but it didn't come out super well because this actually doesn't fit me that great. It's too big on the elastic, so it didn't fit me. There's actually still safety pins in it from where I tried to take it in a little bit. But yeah, I'm thinking if I add some lace to it, maybe like white, or someone said black lace. I don't know that I want to go too much into black territory right now because it just doesn't go with most of what I have, but I do eventually want to get some black. But yeah, this is going to be a DIY project. I got this for I think $5 at a thrift store, and yeah, I tried to make a Christmas cord and it didn't really work out, but yeah, we can always try again later. Okay, so this one is kind of weird to me because it was the first one that I made. It was for Halloween. The print is an all over print with little pumpkins, and I got roasted so hard for making this dress, even though it is like technically constructed well. It doesn't fit me very well, and that's because I used the simplicity pattern with the like macaron skirt, and it just whoops. The bodice was way too long for me, and I did shorten it, but it's still, I don't know, people said that it was too costumey, and they roasted me for having exposed seams with ribbons going into them, even though Honey Cake, the fan favorite, they have ribbon like this on Honey Cake in the new one. I think maybe in the older one too, but since they put a lace over the top, it's fine. I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, so I don't know. I did wear this again for Halloween this year, and I did make a few accessories to go with it, but it's not my favorite one. it was my first one, so I don't plan on getting rid of it. I do like the bright orange, and I did enjoy making it. Like, it was fun. I made this, you know, I like making things, but I definitely have gotten better since making this one with this sad bow. The second dress that I made myself is this one, which I called Sprank's Donut. I also got roasted for making this one. I hand sewed the scalloped edge like on the wrong side myself. It took me several hours. Let me see. Yeah, this one still has raw seams on the inside. I sewed that myself on the couch at our old apartment. I got roasted because apparently this is a cosplay of my OC, even though the OC is a cat. I decided to make a dress inspired by him because it's my persona, and I think that he would wear this. I think this is a cute motif. There are other donut motifs in Lolita, but yeah, some people got really upset that I decided to make a dress inspired by an OC, even though it's clearly not a cosplay of him. He's not a donut printed cat. He just likes donuts, and he is a cat, but you know. This one has a zipper in it, unlike the Halloween one that I made, which I believe it just has shirring in it. Yeah, that just has like a shirring channel. And we have little bows and this lace, which I think it looks pretty good. It's not the highest quality, but you know, I was using what I had, so I didn't have money for it, and I did run out of lace, and I needed more straps, so the back just doesn't have lace on them. But this one is actually pretty cute, and when I show the shoes, you'll see I was able to thrift some shoes that match this color, the pink color, perfectly, and make a cord with it. I'm not sure if I'll include cord pics for all of these, because you can find them on my Amino. But yeah, that's the second one I made, and I still really like this. And again, I'm way more likely to try to cord this again than the Halloween one, even besides the fact that it's a seasonal print. So I think I'm just gonna do all my handmade dresses first, because I don't know, I guess it just kind of makes sense. I'll do it in order that I made them. Okay, so the next one that I made, actually it wasn't this one, hold on. The one I made after the Sprink one is this one, which I called Pastel Valentine. It is, I made it in January of 2020. There's a bunch of heart detailing. This whole dress cost me $5. Here's another little detail. Because I bought curtains at a thrift store. I saw the curtains with this trim on it, and I was like, okay, that's mine, that's my new dress. And I used better quality lace on this one, and I even used like a clever cut of the bottom of a ruffle to do the side detail, but I still ran out of lace on the back. So yeah, it's a good thing I'm a virtual Lolita, because yeah, no one gets to see the back of my straps. This one also has a zipper in the back, and this one I think is more finished, well finished, I guess, than the other two, except for the fact that this waist seam is really bulky where the skirt attaches, and I just haven't had the chance to like blanket stitch it or like secure it in any way. But the only time I've washed these was hand washing, so it didn't unravel super bad. But yeah, this one is really nice. It used to have 6 layers. I think you can see now it only has 5. And I don't know if I cut up the other layer to use for scraps, but if I didn't, I'm gonna add it back on because this is actually kind of short now. Someone told me, oh, it's too long, you should modify it, and then I did, and then it was, oh, your petticoat is peeking out. I'm like, cool. So I might redo that one, but this is my favorite handmade dress that I've ever made, and honestly the only reason I don't reach for it as often is because it is kind of short compared to my petticoat. However, I'm going to probably get a hoop skirt, and maybe that'll fit under it better, and then I won't be so like cautious to wear it. So then this one is Summer Snow, and I made this one because I posted about this one on Closet of Frills, and people were like, wow, you made that? I need a tutorial. I was like, okay. So you can go to the description to see the tutorial for this dress, or just how to draft your own pattern and make a Lolita dress. But it's basically, I found this, like, I believe it's cotton. It's got like this texture on it, and this was from my mom's fabric stash. At one point she went through it all and she said, anything you want, just take it, because I'm not going to use it. So I got this white fabric. It has lace up and down this seam, kind of like on the pink one, and then a satin bow up here, which I'm actually really proud of this bow. I think it turned out really good. It's always hard to tie ribbon bows. And then each of these tiers has lace on it, and it's actually kind of like an optical illusion because they're not actually separate strips of fabric sewn together. Like, if you can see on the inside, it's all one piece, and the lace added to it just makes it look like multiple tiers. But yeah, this actually got me a commission. Clover, who I don't know if she's comfortable with me calling her my friend, but I do really admire her and her videos. But yeah, I'll link to that video where I made her some OG pants because she saw this in Closet of Frills on Facebook and was like, oh, can you make me something? So yeah, this one, I really like it, and it kind of got my name out there as a handmade artist, I guess, and that video of me making this actually got a decent amount of views, which is cool. Okay, and then my final handmade dress that I have is this one, which I believe I called it like Little Bear's Meadow or something like that. I tried to name them. It makes me feel like they're more, I don't know, I guess valid pieces, and it's fun to think of names for them. This one has waist ties. I think yep, this white one has waist ties, this one does not, and the other two don't either, but I took some design inspiration from BTSSB's Dancing Baby Bears, and I put this 2 rows of lace at the top, but other than that, and the lace on the bottom, it's kind of plain. So I'm still thinking this one isn't finished yet, and I haven't done like a, I guess, a valid cord with it. I also think I way overcompensated on the straps, and I may need to shorten them because I am a short person. And yeah, I don't need that much strap. So this one has back shirring, no zipper, and these waist ties, which I actually traced off of one of my brand dresses. And yeah, so yeah, not much to say about this one. It's still really plain. I think I can jazz it up with something else. Maybe add a big bow up here. I think Dancing Baby Bears has a big bow up there, which could look cute. Or maybe like a waist bow, or I don't know. If you have suggestions, you can let me know. But yeah, that's a little closer up shot of the print here. This one I was excited to make because it has lots of colors in it, and I do want to experiment more with having lots of colors in my cords. But yeah, it'll have to wait because it's not technically done yet, and I can't post it if it's not technically done. Okay, so I think now I'm gonna go in order of when I got the dresses. This was my first brand dress and dress in general. I was planning to make dresses, and people told me to hold off until you actually have one so you can see the construction, which I kind of see the value in that, but also it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's literally just a fitted top and then a rectangle skirt. The construction isn't very specific, so but I am glad that I was able to get this dress. This is Milky Berry by Angelic Pretty in the mint colorway. This is a, I think, 11-year-old print at this point. I think it came out in 2009 or 2010. And when I first learned the word for Lolita fashion, I looked up in like Google Images and this came up and I just fell in love with it, mostly because it reminds me of my partner. We have an inside joke about strawberries, and he is, I don't want to say he's a green coated person, but like it's not his favorite color is green, but like he wears a lot of green and I just associate it with him. So this was like the perfect like nostalgic kind of dress to remind me of him. My cat is making a ruckus. It has a built-in partial petticoat. The back. Okay. The back has these like ties instead of like I guess the ribbon. Like there's shirring back here. It's partial back shirring. But like it has these huge fabric ties instead of the little ribbon, which I've only tied once because I'm pretty small and I usually don't even use the shirring on stuff. Like it just doesn't, I'm too little. And then here's the big waist bow. And yeah, it's so cute, and there's these little flower buttons, and I actually didn't realize this until I owned this, but there are little like strawberry flower blooms all over, and the straps up top also tie, which I've only tied once and then just leave it like that, slip it on and off. But yeah, this was my first dress. It was about $200 including shipping, and the funny part is that my partner actually bought this for me for my birthday because it went on sale like literally 2 days before my birthday, when I had already prepared myself. Okay, this is my dream dress, you know, I'm gonna be hunting this for upwards of a year. And then no, someone just decided to list it like a few days after I decided I want it, and so we got it. And yeah, so I don't ever plan on getting rid of this dress at all. This is my first and favorite of all my dresses. And I used to find it hard to cord, but I now have enough pieces and in like pink and red and now mint too that I can make some decent cords with it. My next dress was featured in my last video, the Cord With Me video. This is by Diamond Honey, and I believe it's called Sweet Toy Paradise or something to that effect. It's hard for me to remember. But yeah, it's like a light blue with these little bows on the straps and this lace, just cute polka dot lace, and it has like a toy theme, and the print is little bears and marshmallows, and it looks kind of like a carnival. I think this bunny is in a baby stroller, which I hadn't realized before. But yeah, it's got a lot of purple and pink and yellow. So again, this would be really versatile for cording with lots of different colors, which is my main goal with wearing Lolita. Is I want to have a wardrobe that is cohesive and goes together, and I can wear a yellow beret and yellow shoes with this dress, or that bear dress, or if I wanted to go all purple accessories, it could work. So this one has sewn in waist ties and shirring on, I think, the whole back. Yeah, that's the whole back. It's very light, which is nice, especially if you're going out in public, which I don't really do much anymore, especially not in Lolita. But it doesn't, the funny thing about this dress is it doesn't even hold up the Diamond Honey branded petticoat, which is the one that I bought. It does have lining and lace on it, but just that petticoat is so bad, don't buy it. This one I got for $18 off of glitzywonderland.com because it was technically defective. There was a bow missing from here, and I was like, oh, I can just make a ribbon bow. I haven't done it yet, but I still wear it sometimes. This one is probably my second or third most corded or reached for dress. So this is my other like big top 5 brand dress. This is Toy Drops by Angelic Pretty. This is also, I believe, a fairly old print. I'm not as familiar with it. I saw it on someone else's wish list and was like, oh, I want that. I made my updated wish list on Amino, his little bow on the sleeve, and someone like immediately commented like, oh, I have that OP, I can sell it to you on a payment plan. And I was like, please. So yeah, it's like a lighter material than Milky Berry, which is cotton. This one is, I believe, chiffon, but I don't know the specifics about printing on chiffon, so I can't confirm that. It might be a polyester dress, I have no idea. But yeah, it's got that multiple tiered effect with all these cute little candies and shiny letters that spell out Angelic Pretty. And this is one of those dresses where it's like right on the border of like my Lolita rules for myself. Like some people have rules like, I won't wear crosses because I'm not religious. That's one of my rules. But the other one that I have is I don't really favor when a print has like giant words on it, or like, I believe Letter Doll is the name of the AP dress that's just the alphabet all over it. I don't really enjoy those. I know some people can really make it work. I have my friend Kira who makes that work. I don't think that they would be my style, and I tend to not wear them because they kind of just remind me of dyslexia, and I don't know, it doesn't seem like something I want to wear. But this one, they're pretty lightly colored, so you don't even necessarily realize they're letters until you look up close. And they're also, they look like they could just be like candies, like different shaped candies. Like if I wear this, this hanger is getting in my face. If I wear this a little bit away, you can't really tell that it's letters unless you look up close. But yeah, this pink is like slightly brighter than baby pink. I guess these two pinks are technically a little bit different, but I am a little bit worried about cording this with pink. I did one cord before when I first got this dress, and I made the unboxing video, which will also be linked in the description. But yeah, this is another one where there's like so many colors. You could cord this with literally anything and it will probably work. It also has these like cross straps for if you wanted to wear it, like I think a lot of old AP dresses have that. It crosses over your neck. Yeah, this one has full back shirring, which is rare for OPs, but those sleeves are pretty small, I guess. They're a little bit big on me. This whole dress is a little bit big on me, just because I'm so unbelievably small, but I don't know that it would be plus size friendly in general, because of the arms specifically. But yeah, there's this kind of floppy back waist bow, and this one kind of has a built-in petticoat. It's not the tulle like the other one, but it does have something going on down there. Yeah, I do need to wear this one more often, and I think a good reason for me to wear it would be because it has sleeves, because my blouse collection is fairly small at this point. But yeah, this one is definitely a more princessy one than Milky Berry. So I maybe could try to do an OTT cord with it at some point. The pile ever growing. Okay, so this one is by Infanta. This is one of my most recent ones. If you can tell, there's only one left in there. This one, I believe, is called Plaid Strawberry. Even though people argue about whether or not this is plaid or gingham, or I know it's not tartan, but there's like a whole debate about that. I bought this off my friend because the chest was too small for her, and I got it for like $25, I think. Just a really cute picnicky sort of red dress, and it has this little like flowery berry lace at the bottom, and then up here it has star lace, which I don't see how that relates if they already had berry lace, but you know. It has this little bib detail like this, and then the band around the waist, and then I didn't realize this when I bought it, but it also has those little flower embroidery, what are those? I guess they're appliques. They're like little 3D appliques cascading down the one side, like little blooms, and they're so cute. And It has full back shirring, and the straps are kind of messed up. One of the buttons was replaced either by the previous owner or whoever had it before her, but they are supposed to be adjustable. I just pinned them down shorter because, like I said, I'm very tiny. Yeah, I like this one. One of the best cord pictures I ever got was wearing this dress, I think a week after I got it, with our dog, and the dog had a little bow tie on, and that picture was perfection. Okay, so this is my last dress and my most recent acquisition. I believe I got this for $20 or $30 on Mercari. It is also an Infanta dress, and it's called, oh shoot, what is it called? Sweet Cat something or other. I remember on Lace Market, sometimes I go through and I just watch a bunch of items or favorite a bunch of items to see if I can find them in the future. Like, I wouldn't necessarily be buying that particular listing, but just when I go on the hunt for something, I have a list of dresses I like. And I had the pink and blue Salopette version of this on that list, and then it came up in the brown, and it was super cheap. Like, it must have been like the $20, it couldn't have been more than $20 or something like that. And they were like, oh, it's broken, the zipper doesn't work. And I was like, okay, well, give me 5 minutes, I have a zipper. I fixed it up and I wore it. I think I got it in the mail on like Saturday morning or something. I fixed it up in time for the online meetup at like 2 p.m. Yeah, it's super cute. There's all these cats in there. Little teacups, wearing little bows, and having donuts and cakes, and there's also little stars, which they probably should have used the star lace on this dress, you know, like a brown version. A little waist bow. This is removable, but I just leave it there because, you know, I'm a fan of waist bows. It does have waist ties in the back, and they're super cute because they have fuzzy little paws on the end. This has partial back shirring, but again, it doesn't need to stretch to fit me, so all this ribbon back here is loose. And then there's like little sprinkles. It's very cute, and I actually realized that I liked brown on myself from wearing this. I didn't think brown was gonna work for me, but now I'm like, okay, give me all of the AP chocolate prints because I know that I like cording with brown. It has these little golden heart buttons for the waist ties. Okay, so now for my blouses. I don't have a ton. What is this, 5 of them maybe? This was my first one. I actually had a first one before this one, which was just an off-brand frilly thing, but I think I donated it because it just didn't work with most of my dresses' necklines, and it only worked with like 1 or 2. But yeah, this was very clearly originally like a school uniform shirt that I just chucked some lace on, and then I added elastic to the sleeves, but of course they weren't puffy enough to be actual puffy sleeves. And I'm thinking I'm gonna turn this into a fake collar and just cut that off and like wear it under sweaters and stuff. But yeah, this is my least favorite blouse, which is a shame because if it was like an actual puffy sleeve blouse with this collar on it, I'd wear it all the time. But I did wear it all the time when I was first starting out. But yeah, I think that one needs to be DIY'd into something else soon. Next, I have this long sleeve one. I believe this was from, not Wish, it must have been like AliExpress or something, or eBay. Yeah, I think that's what it was, eBay. Just a cheap like $10 fluffy blouse, and this one does get some good mileage when I want to cord with a white blouse. And if I don't want to wear a sweater, like if I wear a sweater with that one, it works fine because it just looks like a collar, but this one goes well with, I think, everything that I have. And yeah, it's really simple, but sometimes you just want to be casual, you know? Casual blouse, stretchy. Yeah, simple blouse. Next I have this pink puffy sleeve blouse, which I made myself, handmade it. I put elastic in the sleeves. They were big enough to actually be puffy. And I made this detachable bow to go on here. And I actually usually take this off and put it on a beret. Because it's easy to, like, if you're wearing the pink blouse, just stick the pink bow in your beret and then you bring the pink up. But yeah, this is a peasant style top, I think. It's like barely a cropped shirt when I wear it. It's not, like, it stops right above my hip. But yeah, I wear this one a lot recently, mostly because everything I have goes with pink. Yeah. This was my most recent Lolita adjacent purchase, like, to date, and I think I got this a couple months ago. This is like a really, really pale pink high collar blouse that I got off of Lace Market. The brand is, there you go, ML Finale. It's actually kind of shocking to me that this fits me tightly. Like, usually things are too big for me. I bought this and, like, I read the measurements and stuff, but, like, it's very fitted, which it's not, like, painful or anything, but I was just surprised by that. It has these little pearly buttons all the way down, and then the sleeves also, like, button open and closed when you put it on. But yeah, like, can you believe that? Something that actually fits me that I didn't make. Okay, and then we have this either vintage or vintage inspired blouse. I got this from a thrift store. This must have been like $5 or less. And it's kind of a purplish pink long sleeve. There's a cuff. Has the high collar similar to the other one, which I like because I wear this choker every day because someone I love gave it to me and I don't take it off. I'm only recently getting into jewelry that you take off when you go to bed, so I just have my ring and my necklace that I don't have to worry about taking them off. But yeah, this can cover up the choker, and then I won't get any comments like, your choker doesn't match your cord. I'm like, I know, it's not part of the cord, it's just part of my body at this point. But yeah, this has these little ties that make a big bow at the top, which I use this one in my cord with me video. It has these like yellowish buttons, and I might switch them out for like pearly buttons or even white or just straight pink buttons. And this one is a bit big on me. I might have my mom help me like tailor it smaller, but for now I just wear it like that and I just have to deal with it. And then, you know how I said I don't wear black yet because I have to finish my sweet wardrobe before I get into gothic? Haha. This was a thrifted blouse. It has a high collar, which wouldn't really be an issue in gothic because it's a black necklace. I wouldn't necessarily have to hide it, but I do really like how it fits on me, and it's a very nice, flowy, stimmy material with elasticated openings for your hands. So it's fairly simple, but you know, if there's such thing as casual gothic, I am prepared for when I get my first JSK. Okay, and then on to cardigans. This is a thrifted cardigan. It's fairly long. I may crop it at some point. I wear this with Milky Berry when I'm cold because I'm little and I get cold easily. And I also wore it with that Christmas skirt, but it was long. As you can see, it's fairly long on me. It's like onto my thigh. So I got some advice that I may want to crop it, and I'm thinking about doing that. But yeah, red cardigan. It's got those pearly buttons, which seems to be a theme going on. And yeah, this is totally off-brand, just like random cardigan. I also thrifted this one, which I believe would work way better for Lolita because, as you can see, it is not only cropped but fitted at the bottom. The only thing that I'm a little cautious of with this one is the sleeves. I'm not a fan of like half sleeves or 3/4 sleeves. Just feels weird if like only this part of my arm is out. But you know, if I'm taking pictures and like I want to pin something to the cardigan, I can wear it for pictures. This is by Pink Rose. Again, this couldn't have cost me more than $5. Yeah, cardigans are one thing I'm always looking for in thrift stores, because even if they're not like in the style already, you can really easily modify them just by like adding some lace or cropping them to make them fit the silhouette. And then this one, I don't know if this actually counts as a cardigan, but this is just a mint. I believe it's actually like a child's size sweater, because if you can see, the arm opening is really little. It's by Cat and Jack, which, yeah, I believe that's actually like a Target brand for children's clothing, but it is one of these like shrug cardigans, which I picked it up. I believe this is also from a thrift store, so again, couldn't be more than $5. But it'll go with Milky Berry, it'll go with other things when I want to cord with mint, and it's gonna stay within the silhouette because it literally only shows up on your shoulders when you wear it. Yeah, it doesn't want to stay on the hanger. Can you see this? That's like a theme. We should have a counter for how many things are falling off the hanger while I like discuss them. And then this doesn't really count as a cardigan. I'm not sure if it actually would mesh with Lolita, but I figure I should show it anyway. It's again in that flowy material that the blouse was in. Short sleeve, sort of. I guess it's a cardigan, I don't know. If I ever get like, I don't know, a lilac print or something and I want to cord it with black, maybe this could go over top. Maybe with a belt. I don't know. Need to get some Lolita-ish belts. But yeah, there's that one. And then when I said extras at the beginning, I literally just meant the bloomers. Because I made these myself, and honestly I don't use them that often because I don't go out in public in Lolita much. I've done it maybe 3 times before COVID, so I made these myself out of fabric and lace that my mom had. They're currently inside out because the lace isn't the best quality and I don't like when it's against my legs. I also made the elastic a bit tight, so I always get elastic marks on my legs when I take it off. But yeah, there's those. They're definitely not peaking style, but they're cute and would cover me up in the event that I was in public in Lolita, which I don't know the next time that's gonna happen. Okay, sorry for the weird image quality, but I have to record this in the closet, which is kind of dark. Yeah, these are my shoes. A lot of these were off-brand at the beginning, but I've since like donated them as I replaced them. This was my first pair of shoes. These were from Bodyline. They're pretty cute. The fit is a little weird on me. Again, because I'm tiny, and I tried to order my correct size, but I don't know, I might have messed it up. These are really tall heels, and I wore them once with that Summer Snow JSK that I made. But I am planning on replacing those with tea parties because they're much more comfortable than heels. These I got from someone on Lace Market, I believe. Just brown shoes. They go with that Sweet Cream Cat JSK. Got little heart buckles. The ankle strap here wraps around twice. And of course it's loose on my feet, but you know. And then my most recent shoes are these red ones, which have the heart straps. They're from Honey Cherry on AliExpress, and they took 2 months to get to me because I ordered in the middle of the holiday season, but apparently they usually take a month, and they're only like $25 per pair. So see about checking out that brand if you're interested in cheap Lolita shoes. And then these are the ones that I found to go with Sprink's Donut JSK. And here are the last 2 portions of my wardrobe that are like the messiest because I still haven't found exact homes for them yet, but I have this hat with cherries and strawberries on it. That goes with the red dress and Milky Berry. Hopefully more, because I do plan on getting like a pink dress with strawberries at some point. Then I have the headpiece box. Have this rectangle headdress that I made. Tiara, which I haven't used yet. These were made by an indie brand. It's like a literally like one lady on Depop that made these. But I got a white one, a red one, and a pink one, which I'm actually wearing right now. And I have the matching head bows for toy drops, and then I also have Milky Berry. Is that one in here? Yep, here it is. And then I have some hair clips. I'm not gonna be too in depth with these. Some that like people gave me or that I made to go with a handmade dress. I really need to reorganize these at some point. But yeah, this one would go with Sprink's Donut. And I also crocheted like a beret in literally every color I would ever want to cord with, except for peach. I guess I should get on that. Here's that red bow again. Then I have these scandalous cat ears. I don't wear them with non-cat prints. Don't yell at me. And then I have this white head bow from Sweet Mildred. And then this red one that I tried to make. It didn't come out super well, but I have a new pattern to try when I want to make a head bow next. So this might get taken off and become like a barrette or like a removable bow or something. We'll see. There's also nail polish and a few little rings in here, but I mean, that barrette, that doesn't really go with anything, but yeah. And then after that, we have the sock drawer. This has my handmade wrist cuffs. I have a pink pair. There's a blue pair. And then there's also red ones. Here they are. Red. And then I made a couple chokers to cover my other choker. If I do like a more OTT look, I cover it with one of those. And I just have a bunch of like tights and stuff. I'm not gonna get too in depth with socks because finding socks secondhand, if you want like a specific pair of socks, good luck, because I don't think people resell socks as much as like dresses and blouses. But yeah, I have lots of these different colors of ankle socks. I recently got these like full length warm cream tights, which I'm really looking forward to using because I get cold so easily. These from Amazon, Bodyline. A lot of my socks are from Bodyline because people resell them for cheap. These were from Hot Topic forever ago, but if I ever get Milky Planet, I'm wearing these with it and you cannot stop me. And then this box down here is little pins. Got a cookie pin and these little conversation heart, which this actually gives you an idea. I should just put these all over Pastel Valentine and wear these with it and make a rainbow and pink coordinate for Valentine's Day. Whoops. Yeah, I made these myself. And yeah, some more rings in here. Hamster, little charms that I got on like AliExpress that I just glued to a ring. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, I realized that wasn't about it. I forgot my other hair accessory box, which was in the bathroom. So I have these little donuts for if I want to do space buns because my hair is thin. Little puff balls that I can put in my hair. There's a couple like big head arrangement kind of looking things in here that my mom gave me recently. Which I don't have stuff to cord with each of these yet, but you know, good to have, especially because I'm thinking of trying out Decora soon. And I want to do like a how many things can I fit on my head challenge or something like that. Those are all the big ones. And then we have these little, some of these are literally from when I was like a child. Little bows. Some of these were again like from my mom, from thrift stores. In particular, I think these like Gross Grain ribbon ones, These were like, there was a pack of like 15 of these on baby headbands, and I just ripped them off and sewed them to barrettes. And now I have little bows in every color I could possibly want, including denim. But yeah, that's that. Ooh, and a gold one. Shame. So yeah, that was my Lolita wardrobe tour. I hope you enjoyed watching. I have to like slouch down. I do have my A-line petticoat up there, which I don't feel like pulling down because I just don't wear it that often. And my cupcake one is like shoved in the corner of the closet, so I don't feel like getting that one out. But I hope that gives you an idea of what I have, and like the fact that Lolita doesn't have to be super expensive. Some of my dresses are $200, yes, but most of them are like 20, or like if you get it broken, you can get things for as low as $10. I know I've sold a damaged bodyline dress for $10 before. But yeah, like, I don't know. Leave me a comment, whatever you want to comment about. This actually gave me some ideas for cords I could do with things I already have, because I do collect things. Like, I don't specifically look for like a lilac cardigan. I look at all the cardigans and think of like, well, I will wear a mint cardigan at some point, but it doesn't necessarily mean I have anything to go with it right now. But yeah, I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.